Let's talk about a little bit of national security today. Drones flying over cities, airports, and even military bases are sparking fear and debate across the mid-Atlantic region. Are these mysterious devices harmless, or do they pose a serious threat to national security? In recent weeks, reports of large unidentified drones have surged, some being quoted as large as SUVs. New Jersey has seen numerous sightings over critical areas, and just recently, drones were spotted over New York City and parts of Connecticut as well. What's going on in our skies? Here's footage of drones observed to be over the area of Fairfield, Connecticut. I want you to watch the entire clip because you will see something that I want to talk about regarding observation and perception.
Literally, there's one right above us.
This is weird.
And then there's one over there. What the heck? And then there's one right there. What the heck?
Who knows? Who the aliens know?
But there's 1, 2, 3, like in this, like right here.
That's crazy.
I'm so confused. Guys, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, they're like all coming together. Wait, what the actual is going on? They all just went by each other. They're like different levels, and it's weird because my husband has a drone. Like they don't fly this far and this like quiet. What the heck? 1, 2. Oh my God, guys, what the f? 1. And then there's one there, 2. There's one there, 3. Oh, and there's a 4th one. What the f? Here comes one right now. There's a drone right there. Again, it's not making any noise, and my husband has a DJI drone. We've had them, and so I know that they make noise. You can hear them. And this is making no noise. It's just flying in a straight line. This is like the 5th I've seen. The 4 others I saw already left. I'm so confused. They're gliding and blinking, kind of like almost trying to look like a plane or a drone, maybe. Like the way that they're blinking. I mean, it's definitely there.
Did you see it? More on that in a minute. First, a big thank you to DNT Optics for sponsoring the video. What's better, guys? Night vision or thermal? Well, why not have both? DNT Optics offers daytime, nighttime, and thermal imaging all in one package. Thermal to detect, night vision to identify. They call it Therm Night. They also have picture-in-picture, when you can have both thermal imaging and night vision displayed at the same time. And using the instant toggle switch, you can switch between the two modes. The most accurate ballistic calculator and laser rangefinder is also included, with over 8,000 units of bullet data to choose from in their library. Ballistic data can be input directly through their device or via their ballistic application. Recoil advanced recording films 6 seconds prior to when activated. If you forget to turn it on for some reason, you can still short press the record button and it'll start recording 6 seconds prior to when you actually hit record. It has a built-in IR illuminator as well. Learn more at DNT Optics online. Thanks to DNT Optics for sponsoring this video. Back to the drones. One report described a drone flying dangerously close to Newark Liberty International Airport, raising alarms among pilots and air traffic controllers. In New York, residents of Manhattan and Brooklyn reported seeing drones hovering over sensitive areas, including major bridges and even government buildings. U.S. Senator Richard Blumenthal from Connecticut, we usually talk about him as an anti-gunner, but here he's talking about the drones. He spoke yesterday on Capitol Hill regarding these objects flying in our night sky. He said, quote, "We should be doing some very smart intelligence analysis and take them out of the skies, especially if they're flying over airports or military bases. They should be shot down if necessary. I like what you're saying there, old Tricky Dicky. Senator Richard Blumenthal is calling for swift and aggressive action. He warns that drones over sensitive areas like airports or military bases are creating a climate of fear, and action must be taken to protect public safety. But not everyone sees it the same way. White House National Security Advisor John Kirby, who's about to lose his job, explained that many of these sightings may not even involve drones. His quote, "Many of the alleged drones are actually lawfully operated manned aircraft. So far, there's no evidence suggesting these sightings are a national security threat or tied to foreign activity." And that's exactly what someone would say if they were a national security threat or if they were tied to foreign activity, right? He continued, "The Department of Homeland Security and the FBI are investigating the reports. While they haven't found any signs of malicious intent, the investigation is still in its early stages." I read, I forgot where I read it, I would have clipped it if I knew I was doing this video today, but one drone was seen flying over, I believe it was the Space Force installation in Jersey, and that person was ultimately located trying to get onto a plane back to China, and I believe he was doing something he shouldn't have, so he got arrested. So maybe we'll hear more about that, maybe we won't. But if you paid attention to the clip that I showed you, one of the drones that the lady who was filming the footage followed proved to not be a drone at all. It was actually a commercial airliner, and if you saw it, here it is again. When it passes in front of the moon, yeah, plain as day, that's a plane. So be sure of what you're filming and putting out there as quote-unquote evidence, especially if you happen to attempt to take one down, you know, like Senator Richard Blumenthal said. He also said, when speaking about Blumenthal, that fear from these sightings is palpable among his constituents. He said, quote, "I'm hearing from people in Connecticut, New Jersey, and New York who are terrified by these drones. They're worried about surveillance, and they're concerned about planes sharing the same airspace." In New York, sightings have caused a stir. Residents in neighborhoods like Brooklyn Heights and Tribeca have shared videos of drones appearing to linger for extended periods of time. While some believe these are hobbyist drones, others fear they could be used for surveillance or something more sinister. Take, for instance, U.S. Congressman Jeff Van Drew from New Jersey, who said on Wednesday that the unidentified flying objects in his state's skies are coming from an Iranian vessel off the East Coast. He actually called it a mothership. And that claim was flatly denied by the Department of Defense. So what's next? Will the government take stronger action against these mysterious drones? Will American citizens take action of their own like we had to after Hurricane Helene as these drones continue to terrorize multiple states? Or will investigations prove there's nothing to fear? Remember, there's always someone out there doing that copycat thing. So maybe there was one drone, but some of them could also be copycats. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on stories like this, especially if you love your freedom, your liberty, and your Second Amendment. I appreciate y'all. Have a great day. Take care.